Hmm. Uh, Sir, initially we discussed there are like all the vessels are only one.
All the
Like vessels are only one. Like say if we say in Kyamo or yang Kyamo, like eight vessels, each vessels are only one in our body. But if we see like in Kyamo, we are like written like it originates from K2 or K6 and it ascends leg passes through all in organs of the body to the region of ST12, then UB1. So now, if you see, like as per the diagram, also it is saying like only in one side. So, like if you say the pathway is like this, then the pathway is in both the side. So, how do I understand like a vessel is single or how it is it connected both? Or because it originates from K2 to K6 means left side or right side or both the side it is connected or how is it? I am little bit confused. Sir.
correct your book. You cut the word
Uh,
originates.
oh, okay, sir.
Cut it, delete it. Make that correction.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
What I said, which points they touch.
Oh, okay.
Hello. This is what Chinese things are getting translated, and this is what is circulating. So those that time when I wrote this, I also didn't know much. This is all my hypothesis, philosophy, looking at the Chinese wisdom from Indian wisdom's lens. What I am talking is not what you will get in the books. Where is the question of originating? Is it a meridian which is originating? Vessels are not meridians. This doesn't have to originate. It touches those particular points. And how does it touch? How does it touch? It can touch through resonance. It can touch through induction. Not necessarily it is touching physically. There is nothing physical there. Chi is not only physical, and especially in the vessels that they carry. Physical is nothing. Physical is what? Physical is maybe mesoderm or maybe fascia, what you call, or anything. But chi, which is quite non substantial, you can say metaphysical. Hmm? Right? So, how it is touching K2? How do you know? Huh? Sridhar, are you getting it? What I'm saying? So this originating, if you write originating, that means what? It's a kind of a thing where the chi is flowing. That is not here. Vessel, there is no
Okay.
concept of meridian. It's not meridian. It's
Okay.
what people have translated without understanding anything. And that is what is circulating. I was also talking like this only earlier. So what you are listening today is most updated knowledge of K.K. Mishra. Hmm? There is no question of
Okay. Thank you,
originating.
sir.
There is no question of originating.
Yes.
And then starting flowing through these points, tuck, 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 tuck. No. The vessel is touching. Where it is touching? The lowest point in the meridian is K2. The point of K2 and UB and all those points it is touching. But the point which is at the lowermost is K2. Many other points it is touching on the meridian. So lowest is this. That's all. Simple. If you want to know one thing, I shall tell you all these meridians are somehow connected to something known as core. What I consider is that is not very far from Mingmen. And Mingmen is definitely connected to that particular area which they call as uterus. Uterus is not that physical uterus of in the bodies of females. Uterus is certain area, and I think this area is where somewhere in between the kidneys. Mingmen. They themselves are called Mingmen. There's a place where the chi is coming. So from there only it is going to all the vessels. So where is the question of originating? Every vessel has originated from there only. And the chi has gone and got collected, and still it is connected to Mingmen. All vessels are connected to Mingmen. So in a way you can say, not exactly, that any vessel, every vessel is originating from DU4 for all treatment purpose. Otherwise, uh, only thing is that the chi is going from Mingmen to these vessels. How it is going? Yes, I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody has clearly written that that is meridian. It is some kind of a vessel. And now the boundary of vessel also I explained you in a different way. So many examples I gave you. So this question, if you just cut that word originates, maybe that will help you to understand. Make corrections, all
Thank you,
of
sir.
you, in your books.
Yes. Okay,
Just
sir.
delete that book originates. Where does it originate? If you have to say where it originates from, it is Mingmen. Suraj, you also have the book. You can just simply make
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
correction. And have you understood
It's
what I said? All vessels are getting chi from Mingmen.
Ming Ming.
So where is the question of K2 and all that? The meeting points, vessels and meridians meeting. K2 is probably the lowest point. Therefore, they said it originates. What do you mean by originates? Do you know the shape and size of vessels? Do you know that this is a meridian, the chi is flowing in it? No. Chi can be transferred from meridian to vessel, vessel to meridian. And normally, whatever the original chi is getting made, a portion of that is going to vessels. It is also going directly to some organs like heart. It is going to heart. It is going to all the sense organs. So original chi is going. It's a huge thing, and how it is going is not known. Pathways are not known. Hmm? So all the organs, they have a direct connection with kidney also. More or less, somewhere this connection and transfer is more in quantity, somewhere it is less. Maximum quantity goes to heart, and from heart it is connected to brain. Therefore, we call heart is brain of brain. Heart is brain of
ब्रेन ऑफ
brain.
ब्रेन.
हाँ, भारतीय ज्ञान में क्या है? I don't know if you are interested in some more philosophy, because every day you get a dose of philosophy from me. So I don't know.
No, sir. It's good only, sir. Like it is
Brain of
useful
brain,
for.
because manas, have you heard? Man. Man is not your mind. Mind is not man. According to Indian wisdom, mind is not man. Now, man also is of two types, antarman and bahirman, internal and external. That also. Now, it is what is internal? Internal man is that which you call turiya avastha. There are four stages, Jagrit, Swapna, Sushupti, and Turiya. Do you know about it, Ramesh?
कुछ सुना है इसमें थे, लास्ट वाला तो ये नहीं सुना, उसको कोई दूसरा नाम सुना है,
Turiya,
ध्यान नहीं
like
आ रहा
for
लेकिन
example,
चाहता
just do this exercise, all of you who have put on your cameras. Shut your eyes, do this exercise. I shall tell you what it is. Shut your eyes, all of you. Sit still with a slightly erect your spine. Just relax. As you inhale and then exhale. As you exhale, you relax. Now, try to see what is going on in your mind. What thoughts are going on? दिमाग में क्या आ रहा है? मिश्रा जी पढ़ाएंगे. आवाज सुनाई दे रही है. Who is listening? Your mind is listening. My words, sound. Try to be as still as possible and look at the thoughts are going on in your mind, across your mind. Okay, now open the eyes. So did you see? Did you see some thoughts were going on in your mind, isn't it? Now that which is witness of those thoughts, that is one man. And that which is thinking and the thoughts are coming, that is another man. जहां पर थॉट्स आ रहे हैं वो बहिर्मन है और उन थॉट्स को देखने वाला जो देख रहा है दैट इज अंतर्मन. दैट अंतर्मन इज ऑलवेज इट. भगवान आत्रेय ने कहा कि मन आत्मा से नित्य युक्त है. नित्य मीन्स कॉन्स्टेंटली, परपिचुअली, कंटिन्यूअसली, ऑलवेज. मन एव कारणम बंध मोक्षयोः. That's how they say. Now, the external mind is only कारण of बंध. मोक्ष का कारण अंतर मन है. ये कैसा है? जैसे मान लो, सपोज यू हैव a pendulum, or you tie a small pebble at one end of a thread. You take a thread at one end, you have a pendulum which is hanging, and the other end you just tie in your finger, and then you rotate. So that pebble will rotate all around. This is connection with the Atma, Chetan Tattva, one portion. This is Antahman. Bahirman is that which is surrounding and going to all the Indriyas, all the 5 Indriyas, tak, 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 wherever you want. That is creating thoughts. And it is connected to your prana. If you have seen one of my videos where I was explaining the Swara Vigyan, it's like that. Ida and Pingala, when you are breathing through Ida, Pingala, then it is Chanchal. All this, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So this doesn't have to originate. It is, if at all, then what we can say, it originates from
Ming.
Ming. Because the moving chi, most of it is moving chi. With moving chi, some kidney chi is going, some this chi is going. Lungs, so chi is also coming to kidney, so that also will be carried to some extent. Blood will be carried. Body fluids will be carried, especially body fluids. So body fluids will go, that means blood will also go. Because body fluids are with the blood only, isn't it? It's only in kidney that the fluids are separated from the solids. Therefore, they say that body fluids start circulating from kidney. Chalo, Shivam. It's okay? Happy?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Be happy. So anything else?
Yeah.
Go
Can I
ahead.
answer?
Yes, go ahead. Ask.
Sir, the master point, do we mandatorily have to be used with couple point? Or can we use the master point in isolation?
No, it's not mandatory. Not mandatory. But
And can
to my experience, I have seen that mostly, even in formulae, mostly the better results, if you want to depend on treatment with EOVs, we use coupled points also. But not necessary. There are many formulae where is only one point is used. And when you use only one point, you remember, then it is whichever point you are using. Suppose you are using K2 or you are using SP4. These are meridian points also, isn't it? So that will affect meridian particularly. It may affect or it will affect maybe vessel also. But how will you confirm?
Yeah. And this was my second
But
question.
if you put couple point, then the major flow is between the two vessels. So
I'm
the
activating EOV.
two vessels, they will behave as a unit exchange. So then vessels are affected. That is what I think. Yes, go ahead. Second question.
Got it, sir. My second question is that how do you differentiate the same point? SP4 is a meridian point as well as a EOV point.
That's what I
How does
said.
the chi know that I wanted EOV or not?
Like
Yeah, I got it, sir.
Chi has his own intelligence and wisdom,
Own intelligence.
and Chi will flow wherever the energy level is lowest. First, it will go. Most of it, if you have applied a SP4, so it is connected to Chongmo, and it is connected to spleen meridian, and it is connected to other things. Now, if the spleen is more empty, then the chi will flow most time, and it may take from Chongmo also and to the meridian through SP4. But if the vessel is empty, then what will happen? The chi will start going from SP4 it will leak into the vessels. So chi will flow, as I told you the other day example, if you have a kind of a column and if you have various holes at very places, like in your household, you have taps in many places. In one, suppose you have 3 bathrooms, 1 kitchen. So there are 4 or 5 taps. So, and there is a one tank, overhead tank. So when you open, if you open the lowest tap, will get the preference. That's how it behaves. But when you join it with couple, that gives extra large, that works as a unit, extra force. Because the connecting pathway from vessel to vessel is a major pathway where the quantities are huge, transfer faster and more. ठीक है? Is it all right, Kalyan?
Thank you, sir.
Chi has its own wisdom. जहां जरूरत है उधर जाएगा. मेरिडियन में जरूरत है तो मेरिडियन में जाएगा, वेसल में जरूरत है वेसल में जाएगा, लेने का जरूरत है वेसल से ले सकता है. All that will happen. हाँ. Yes.
Sir, is it compulsory that we should apply the master points for male on left and for females on right, or any place we can apply?
No, I don't recommend any side. You have to be choosy about right side and left side. In the males, if you are putting it on the right side, for similar conditions in the females, you put it on the left side. Those rules I shall give you. There is a table which we have made. I shall share that table with you. Those rules have been developed by me by looking at various formulae. For males and females, even Chinese have differentiated, but they could not utter this why. Why is very obvious, because fire kidney and water kidney in males and females, they are on the opposite sides, which Chinese have not mentioned. I have inferred it by looking at different formulae. Formula means protocols for different ailments, right? So if you look at them, you will find for male, female, they are changing. So accordingly, I have just done it. In males, the right kidney is fire kidney. So if you want more of yang qi, so you should use the master point, which is connected to the right kidney on the right side. Some points on the left are connected to right kidney, and some points on right are connected to the left kidney. Some points are connected to both kidneys. On the right also they are connected to both. The left also they are connected to both. All this. So this you will learn by some experience and how it should be used. And some rules I shall give you. Right? Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Anything else? Good questions. Chalo. So the next vessel, shall we go ahead? Okay. This is Yang Kya Mo. So, as Shiva was saying, this starts from UV 62 and 61. It's not that. Now, master point is UB 62. Master point is UB 62. The Yang Kiao Mo tells us that most of the chi is which variety? That variety which is accumulated at UB 62. This is the master point for that vessel. Which vessel? Yang Kiao Mo. What shall be the coupled point? SI3 for most of the cases. And for some cases, it will be K6. The other day, I told you about yin kya mo and the relationship between K6 and UB62 and when they should be used. So I don't think I need it. Most of the time, it is only SI3 is the coupled point. Then comes, it has a Z cleft point, which is UB59. Now, UB59 is the Z cleft point for this, right? Z cleft point means, you know what is Z cleft point. Now, Z
Whenever
cleft,
there is whenever there is excess energy, it is stored here, or whenever you required, we can get from jiggle point.
well, similarly, Z cleft point, yes, you are right to some extent. This has vibrations, yang vibrations. Most of what kind of vibrations, what kind of pockets of chi are accumulated at this point? That which is more like wind and heat, both wind variety and heat variety. So that characteristics, those characteristics are there, not for UV meridian, but for the vessel. So this is in tune with, it will resonate with which waves which are collected in this vessel? That which will work like wind and heat both. And remember, this is least yang out of the yang family. Yang family में सबसे कम yang is yang kyomo. In that, Z-clef point means a lot because in that weakness, he has a plus point. He has a strong point. You can stimulate the maximum yang available in UB62. Where? At UB59. Now, UB62 as it is will take care of the whole chi, every variety of chi in the vessel. But UB59 will resonate, will stimulate the maximum thrust, maximum yang portion waves which are in that vessel will be stimulated by treating UB59. And UB60, what is the difference between UB62 and UB59? UB59 will give you whatever is the vessel, in that vessel, whatever is maximum yang, that is the characteristics of wind and characteristics of heat, both, right? So those wave pockets, lots are there. So that will be stimulated, resonated. And UB62, this will talk about the whole thing. Like, for example, you have source points on meridian. So UB62 or master point of anything is something like source point on the yin meridians. Here for vessel, the master point is something like source point. Okay. This is a new sentence has come up. I hope you have understood what I mean to say. You can compare the master point with source points of yin meridians. Yin meridians. Okay. Then it is touching which points? Let us look at important points which it is touching. and what all it will do. A lot of things are written here in the book. It has 3 UB points, UB62, UB61, and UB59. It ascends over flanks to GB29, which is very near the kidneys. Then winds around the shoulder to SI10. SI10, you know what? These are muscle points for arms muscles. So in shoulder, frozen shoulder, shoulder pain, etc., hands are not moving, you can always use UB62. LI15. LI15, of course, joint point. So for your shoulder joints, you can use this UB62 because it's touching SI10, LI15, and LI16. Right? Then it is touching ST4, ST3, and 1, the inner canthus of eye. So lacrimal instrument, नहीं? जहाँ से पानी आंसू आता है तो कर सकते हैं हम लोग यूज, बिकॉज इट इज मीटिंग एट UB1 and ST4 and ST3. So this can also be used for corners of the lips and saliva and sinus also, ST3. So UB62 can be used there, right? It goes over to head and reaches gallbladder 20. Now, gallbladder 20 is another important point, right? It is just near the atlas end, and it's the junction of what? The skull and the neck. This is because it is connected to UB points, UB62, UB59, etc. So suppose you have high blood pressure. Now, high blood pressure is risky because it can give you hemorrhage, etc. So, in order for this high blood pressure to control immediately, you can use 2 points. Which ones? UB59 and GB20. Both of them you have to sedate. Hello? And UB62. So this will also control blood pressure, right?
UB62 टोन होगा, सीडेट होगा सर?
सेडेट हो सकता है, बिल्कुल, क्यों नहीं?
सर
सेडेट करेंगे तभी तो मेरिडियन से ची चली जाएगी, है ना?
सर
हाँ, टोन करेंगे तो पहले मेरिडियन में घुस जाएगी ऊपर, ब्लड प्रेशर बढ़ा सकती है. Okay. Now, this also has a hormonal action. It stimulates the production of adrenocorticotropic hormone, that ACTH. It is better than synthetic cortisols. तो जो आपको मिलता है ना, दे देते हैं क्या मेडिसिन में, क्या कहते हैं उसको? हम्म अरे जो कहते हैं भाई बहुत रिएक्शन करता है, नहीं लेना चाहिए, एक बार ले लिया तो, फॉरगेट द नेम, स्टेरॉइड्स. दिस इज नेचुरल स्टेरॉइड्स आर प्रोवाइडेड बाय 62. So जहां पर ऐसा पेन है, वेरी पेनफुल, steroids are to be given for some kind of conditions. So natural steroids are provided by this vessel. It stimulates. It is better than synthetic cortisols. right? And at times, this may require. Blood pressure causes
So
depression.
टोन करना सर स्टेरॉइड्स के लिए
हाँ, जरूर।
टोन करना UB62
हाँ, जरूर।
यस
तो इसी ब्लड प्रेशर भी इंक्रीज हो जाएगा, नहीं? अगर आपको लगता है कि डिप्रेशन में है, ये है, तो आप टोन कर सकते हैं।
ठीक
पेप्टिक अल्सर्स, देयर ऑल्सो दिस कैन बी यूज्ड। वीक bones are weak, osteoporosis, osteopenia. In such cases, any bone problem, you can use this. Any infection also, right? तो जिस भी कंडीशन में एलोपैथिक डॉक्टर्स रिकमेंड करते हैं कॉर्टिसोल्स, नहीं, वहां पर आप इसको यूज कर सकते हैं। स्टेरॉइड्स जो बाहर से देता है, मेडिसिन में देता है, दैट कैन बी हार्मफुल एट टाइम्स, बट दिस इज नेचुरल, will not be harmful. So keep on applying this. Thus, treatment of this vessel can be recommended for asthma, or this can also be used for giant hives. किसको कहते हैं giant hives? छोटे 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 फूले हुए स्मॉल, व्हाट डू यू कॉल इट, जैसे अर्टिकारिया में होता है ना, उस तरह का एक ही जगह गुच्छे के गुच्छे हो जाते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं, माने अडीमा, एक तरह की सूजन के कई बल्ब्स। हम्म ये क्या होता है? ये अपने आप आ जाता है, फिर अपने आप निकल जाता है, एक तरह का वो, दिस इज काइंड ऑफ एलर्जी दैट दे कॉल इट, लेकिन इसमें आप यूज कर सकते हैं। लेडीज में जनरली देखने को मिलता है। रोमैटिक कंडीशन, दैट मीन्स पेन रिलीफ। रोमैटिक की पेन मीन्स जॉइंट्स में पेन होता है ना, ऑल द जॉइंट पेन्स, उसमें भी UB62 वर्क्स वेरी वेल। और इन्फ्लेमेशन और इंडिकेशन ऑफ यांग यामोए includes locomotion and articulation problems. माने अगर if your limbs are not moving, you should use it. Lumbago, you had seen SI3 also, so both can be used for hormonal imbalance, right? You can use this. And